This is the Burston Incarnon. I'm ranking it as the 5th strongest Incarnon Primary, under the Gorgon and above the Torrid. It's a true meta weapon, which means you can use it on literally any build and still survive no problem. The Incarnon form is a full auto hit scan rifle similar to the Tenet Flux rifle that also has a 2 meter AoE. Plus, with 600 shots in the mag, you don't really have to charge it that often. With a fire rate of 16 shots a second, it's actually faster than beam weapons like the Amprex, which means it essentially qualifies as a funky beam, similar to the Glaxion Vandal. Once again, the big issue with Incarnons, and the reason I can't put them in the top 10, is because charging them will always be a little annoying. Thankfully, the Burston still operates like the Latron, even though it's a burst fire weapon. For the first upgrade, I chose Forceful Finality, but honestly both of the first upgrades suck, so it really doesn't matter which one you choose. But if you love playing tank frames, then the other option is definitely better. For the second utility upgrade, I chose Kinetic Battle to reduce the recoil of the burst. It's a really nice boost to charging the Incarnon when the burst mode functions more like a single shot rifle. And for the last and most important upgrade, the obvious choice is Absolute Valor for 22% crit chance. That's enough crit chance to get the Incarnon form to 150% crit, which almost makes each bullet capable of one-shots. So this build is actually a little different to the standard Hunter Munitions rifle build. In this situation, I'm not using Vigilante supplies to save a mod slot, because I'm using Vigilante armaments to maximize the number of shots the weapon produces. Obviously, we're still using Primary Merciless to maximize the damage of each shot and of the damage over time. Then it's just the classic damage, multi-shot, viral, and crit stats, plus the 2 open slots are Hunter Munitions and Vigilante armaments. So this is a Hunter Munitions rifle build, so usually it means the Riven can be anything. But because Vigilante armaments is so useful, it's more like a primary kit gun build where you still need a Unicorn Riven. My Riven replaces the Toxin mod and gets the Incarnon over 200% crit. As we move closer to the middle of the tier list, you'll notice that these true meta weapons do benefit from the classic Warframe synergy. The first frame and the model for the weapon was Saryn. I recently redid her build again to turn her into a triple Umbra tank that's also a triple buff frame. Toxic Lash plus Roar and Arcane Avenger definitely takes the Burston into one-shot territory. For the second frame, I chose Banshee because her kit synergizes really well with Breach Surge. Triggering Sonar multiple times on enemies guarantees that 10 times damage bonus, which makes the sparks deal way too much damage. And finally, you're going to see this synergy way more often. I'm using Nezha with Ensnare because those grouping-based crowd control abilities allow you to spread the damage from each bullet to everyone in the group. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the Burston Incarnon in the comments. As always, thanks for liking and subscribing, and come say hi when I'm streaming.